I won't go back to the Cardinals on this profile unless the Cardinals beat the Packers. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to suggest to you. You should have taken one of your teams off so you could have had the accurate uniforms for both of them.
Oh. Well, but what if I don't know who's going to win.
You can always go back to that team.
Well, that's true.
Unless you really care about your legacy.
That's true. I forgot they won't sign people. Anyways, it's the wild card weekend here. The Denver Broncos at 11-5, visiting the Boston Patriots at 10-6. They played a few weeks ago, and the Broncos won this simulation. But this time the Patriots come in with 4 starters hurt on injury, so maybe that will turn things around. If the Broncos win, they go to Cleveland to play the 15-1 Browns. There you see it. If the Patriots win, they will go play San Diego.
I gotta get your broadcast up before I start mine, so I can watch it.
Yeah, the Broncos wearing futuristic uniforms because I forgot, or I did not take their users off.
Yeah, I thought to tell you that, and I completely forgot. I kept wanting to do it. I honestly thought I would do mine before yours, so it would just, but whatever.
Alright, slow end of game. Here we go. Patriots are kicking off. Mitchell from the goal line across the 20 and up to the 23-yard line. So the Broncos have won 6 in a row to get here. And out comes their starting quarterback, Mickey Slaughter. He was 59.2% for the year, 2,300 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. Funny note about the Denver Broncos offense, the 11 worst offenses in the league, 10 were semi-pro, and the other was the Denver Broncos.
Welcome to the next wildcard game in Sack the Future. You're hearing Phantom Fighters. He's doing his game simultaneously as I am. This game is a showcase game. I didn't write showcase on the title, but that's okay. The Minnesota Vikings at 11-5, or are they 12-4? I forget. Travel to the NFL Semi-Pro Champion New Orleans
Saints. Take off and run.
5-11.
Breaks the tackle and gets the first down. So, the only injury for the Broncos is their starting running back, Billy Joe, is out. He should be back if they advance, though. So if they advance and do not get any injuries in this one, they will be fully healthy for that game against Cleveland. Saw that Rotoni. He'll give it to Donnie Stone, who gets lit up at the line. And here's your notable inactives: Larry Guerin, Walt Kudzik, Babe Perilli, and they also have a defensive tackle out.
Same as week 17 or whatever. Last one I did, I forgot to start the sim. So the kick return it was done manually. I didn't touch it, but Jerry Reichel brings the kick return out.
Okay, so that was a lie. Billy Joe is in the lineup, apparently. He didn't start, but he came off the bench and got a 12-yard carry.
Fran Tarkenton, 22 pass touchdowns and 5 interceptions.
That's friggin' amazing.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure a couple of us have thrown 5 interceptions in one game.
Well, at least John has.
Yeah.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 33 after the return by Reichel.
I know I've thrown 4, that's for sure.
I'm going to sit back and relax now that Tommy Mason up the middle.
Yeah.
Here's the Vikings starting offense. Alderman, Bowie, Tingleoff, Raybold, and Linden. And I need my glasses.
Broncos line, Dane
Mason,
McCullough,
Wilson,
Sturm, Donnie Stone, Billy Joe, the running backs, Taylor, and Scarpetta, the receivers, Bowles, the tight end.
Page and Reichel. That's the problem with the simulcast.
Yep.
So Tarkenton hands it to Mason. Mason's got a huge hole, and he's over the 50 into New Orleans territory at the 49-yard line. This game, I didn't check the point spread, but the Vikings should be a huge favorite. They started the season 0-2, losing to semi-pro teams, however. So the Saints, who got to have the worst record of any home playoff game ever in real life or in fiction, at 5-11. And Tarkenton takes off running. He's got the first down, and he's down to the 31. It's an 18-yard gain.
3rd and 14 for the Broncos here. Slaughter from the shotgun spins and gets sacked anyways. Addison on the sack, and the Broncos will have to punt. They did take 3 minutes off the clock, but they will end it with a punt.
How far along did you get with the Texans last night in dressing them?
The offense is done.
Okay, I don't know if I'll do any work tonight, but we're really close to being able to get all the 1 o'clock games in.
Good punt and out at the 8-yard line, so the Patriots will take over there.
And Tarkenton is sacked by Augustus Caesar as he comes on the blitz. Caesar already has 3 tackles in this game.
And they're led onto the field by their starting punter, Tom Usick, who is also the quarterback today because Babe Briley is hurt.
Looks cold in Boston. I see their breath.
Yes.
We're playing in a nice weather-controlled Tulane stadium. Weather-controlled in January, sure.
Oh, offsides. The Patriots jump offsides. It's a great start for them. And it'll be 1st and 14 from the 4-yard line.
So who are you rooting for?
Well, because the Patriots are so banged up, well, I don't know. I'm rooting for the Broncos, I think, but playing Cleveland sucks. So I'd rather give the Raiders a shot to take them out, I think.
This is a 4-5 matchup here in the NFL, so we won't know who goes where until the end of the Packers-Cardinals game. If the Packers win, which will end up being whoever wins that game will be my last team. If the Packers win, I've got to go to Chicago to play the Bears. If the Cardinals win, I've got to go to New York. So neither one's very appetizing.
Oh, Crawford loses 2 yards, and it's 3rd and 16 from the 3-yard line.
Tarkenton takes off running and slides. That's what I attempted to do when I lateraled the ball with Unitas. I was going to slide, but for some reason thought L1 was the slide button. Luckily, though, John Mackey was there, and it turned into a long option.
Playing it safe,
and the Vikings line up
hand off
for a 43-yard field goal from Fred Cox, who passed away a couple weeks ago.
From their end zone.
And the field goal is good. The Vikings lead 3-0. With 5:01 to go in the first.
Usick. Nice punt. Mitchell gets it to 35, but gets a nice block and gets all the way across midfield. I don't know why I never get those blocks when I'm controlling them. Good news is these guys will be able to punt return a lot better than I do it.
Here comes Michael Chiklis out of the end zone. He's up over the 25 to the 26 for the Saints. And we'll get our first look at Nate Edson. Nope, Nate Edson's not getting the start. It's going to be John Stamos.
No.
3 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Did Edson get hurt? Why would they go with that? What the fuck? I'm a little partial, too, because Edson's my college roommate.
Bob D., Houston, Antoine, Larry Eisenhower on the line for the Patriots. Addison, Bodicani, and Rudolph, and there's Tom Usick showing up. O'Hanley and Hall are the safeties. Dick Belt and Bob Suki are the corners.
What the fuck is Tom Usick doing?
Usick playing quarterback,
Happy
punter,
Hogan, Brad Pitt, Rudolph
linebacker.
Reindeer, Sean Payton, and Eric Lundquist on the offensive line for the Saints. Bill Russell, EA Sports, Pat Studstill, Dermot Mulrooney, and Barney Rubble are the starting backs and receivers. And like I said, John Stamos, they must have pulled a 1999 Buffalo Bills and benched the guy that got him there. Almost
Slaughter
intercepted.
from the shotgun, steps up, throws it on the run, deep, and incomplete.
Mickey, Don Holtz, Jim Prestel, Paul Dixon, Jim Marshall, the Vikings defensive line. Rip Hawkins, Roy Winston, Steve Stonebreaker, the linebackers. Chuck Lamson, Carl Kosulke, Lee Calland, and Ed Shirachman, who just dropped that interception, are the secondary.
After the great punt return, the Broncos move the ball 0 yards and will punt. And it's a horrible punt, only a 20-yard punt. And so the Patriots, by doing nothing but just playing solid defense, have improved the field position by about 25 yards.
Third down, John Stamos finds Rob Schneider, and yes, he can do it. Gets the first down. Lamson on the tackle.
Now, if the Patriots were to win, there's an outside chance that Babe Parilli could play against San Diego, but the other three would remain injured, I'm sure.
I made a mistake when we did the simulcast with the Packers and Cowboys the other night. I said that the winner, if the Packers won, I would become the first to have 3 teams in the playoffs. Technically, that's true, because it wasn't until the next day when you got the Patriots in, but
no,
you also have 3 teams in.
2 in about 45 minutes.
Bill Russell with a huge run, 2nd and 1 now.
Hand off to Crawford, and so
Uncle Jesse throws the ball incomplete.
Neither team running the ball very well.
Stamos couldn't find the handle. No wonder Nate Edson has announced he's signing with the Atlanta Falcons to play wide receiver in 1964. Oh, I hear my voice in the background. Terrace must be on.
Oh, Usyk loads up and fires deep to Capoletti, who gets past one diving tackler and brings it all the way down to the 1 yard line. A 77-yard strike for Usyk's first career playoff completion.
Bill Russell just ran over Jim Marshall. If you ever wondered what would happen if Bill Russell and Jim Marshall met on the same playing surface, Russell won.
Crawford also runs over Goose Goslin and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And the injured Patriots lead the Broncos 6-0.
Well, that time Bill Russell gets floored. Leveled by Don Holtz.
After the touchdown, Crawford with the traditional 1963 finger wag.
Yeah, we had Tom Flores at one point was pointing to the name on the back of his jersey, because that's what's important. Bill Russell wide open, huge hole. He's going to pick up 27 yards.
Charlie Mitchell returns at 30 yards. The best thing the Broncos have done so far is Charlie Mitchell kick and punt returns.
Hey, Terrors, did you do that Browns trade yet? Okay.
Showing the big hits by the Patriots.
But you might end up, because the season's over for the Bengals, you might have to go. Yeah, you might have to go into the Bengals and cut him. But how are we going to do that?
Gives it to Stone, and that's a huge run up the middle.
One of your teams,
16
like the Rams.
yards.
Yeah, I was just say like the Rams or something. Go to them, and if they won't let you, it's Walter Beach. I guess it's not that big of a deal, but they won't let you cut anybody now.
The Broncos have run the ball 9 times and thrown it only once. They have a 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Another
run. Of course, if the Super Bowl comes down to you needing a cornerback or a safety and not having one, then it didn't matter. But
that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Patriots holding off the Broncos so far, 7-0.
On 3rd down and 10, Stamos is in the shotgun. He's going to throw on the run, overthrows everybody, and they will have to send out the field goal unit.
I assume the Browns would rather play the Broncos than the Raiders. However, if the Patriots win...
Field goal's blocked.
Yeah, you'll play yourself. So
the field goal was blocked. Well, of course, Buffalo.
Yes, that's true. Mickey Slaughter fights off a sack and runs for the first down. Nice play by Mickey Slaughter. Nope, they're saying he's inches short.
My dreams of being able to sim the Super Bowl will have to go on hold, at least for me. Phantom might still be able to do it. Tarkenton takes off running. He gets tackled by Phantom Fighter.
Let's go, Saints.
Damn, I noticed the three of you are in the playoffs with the Saints, and I'm on the Falcons. Next year, we're all on the Falcons, so.
Well, just like the Patriots are the 1 and the Browns 15-1, the Vikings are the 1 for the Bears. So if the Saints could take care of business, that would be insanely exciting.
Right now, the Vikings lead 3-0 and block the Saints field goal. Tommy Mason goes up the middle
pass.
for 3.
Usyk fires downfield. He's got another completion. Usyk's now completed his last 2 passes for 92 yards.
Is Usyk a left-handed quarterback?
He is in Attack of the Future. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the starting lineups, I missed it. Jedi Knight, Augustus Caesar, Michael Jordan, there's Phantom
Graham
Fighter,
makes this
John M.
ridiculous move and splits the defenders and goes for the end zone for a touchdown. What?
Oh, man.
If the Broncos are going to tackle like that, it's going to be a long game on the Denver side.
Gordon Terrace finds Ray Page. Gordon Terrace. Yeah, all of a sudden you're playing quarterback for the Vikings.
Wow,
Fred
the Broncos hit
Tarkenton
each other.
Ray Page and a first down.
Okay.
Broncos block themselves.
Yeah. Kick is up, and that's good, and it's 14-0 Patriots. That's correct.
Tarkenton pitches it to Tommy Mason. Mason tries to get outside. He can't.
Mingo this time on the return, and another good one. Out to the 33. Billy Joe is in occasionally, but Donnie Stone's getting most of the carries, and he is horrible.
That is the end of the first quarter from New Orleans, with the Minnesota Vikings leading the Saints 3-0. These two teams have a history of playoff games in real life. 1987, the Vikings went down the Saints' first ever playoff game and smacked the shit out of them. 2000,
guns it at the cameraman, but misses.
No, that was not 2000. 2009, the NFC Championship. Tarkenton over the middle of the page is going to be close to first down, and then, of course, in 2017 NFC Divisional, the miraculous finish for the Vikings. But this is Sack of the Future, and this is the first meeting between the two.
There's a handoff to Donnie Stone, and amazingly gets a first down. 9 carries, 34 yards. Not as bad as I would have thought.
Tommy Mason up the middle, picks up 11 yards and a first down. It'll be 1st and 10. The Vikings are driving.
I don't know what the Broncos' record is, but I don't recall ever winning. Did I won 1 with the Broncos, I think. 1 playoff.
Yeah, you beat
game.
me. Beat the Colts.
Because 1 year I didn't make it with them. Another year I lost in the first round. They've only won 1 playoff game so far in there.
High snap. Tarkenton takes it, hands it off. Mason fumble. It's recovered by the Saints. Number 11, Jesus Christ, comes up with a fumble.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh. So 1 and 2.
Colts.
And the Patriots, I believe, have only made it last year, and they lost that game. So. Oh,
I was going to say, I remember the Legend of Jack Kemp game against the Chargers.
I remember that
It was
one.
a showcase game.
Ah, okay. That's the one I didn't remember.
No,
No,
that was
on a great
that was
drive
Jack
by
Kemp.
Jack Kemp.
Yep. The pick six game in '61 was the Lions and and the Lions did it in overtime. Yell Larry. Donald Trump lines up to punt for the Saints.
Mickey Slaughter is the Denver Broncos' #1 quarterback. He's 0 for 5. Usyk is the #2 quarterback for the Patriots. He's 3 for 4 with 157 yards and a touchdown.
Trump gets a huge punt from his own 20, and it'll come out to the 20. So Trump goes 20-20.
Well, now 3 for 5 as he throws that to no one.
Vikings come out.
So handoff to Crawford. He breaks one tackle, but he's down at the 20-yard line. 5 carries, 11 yards.
Tarkenton completes the ball flatly. It's a first down, a pickup of 18. Tarkenton has started 4 for 4 for 48 yards.
Usyk on 3rd and 7. He's got all day. Good job by the line, and he finds Cappelletti for the first down.
Tommy Mason runs into a wall. Jimmy McMillan, the former Bronco, makes the tackle. 2nd and 11.
Could all these injuries have actually brought the Patriots together? Usyk, that's a nice throw to Coleclaw. What's happening here? 5 of 7,
Mason,
203 yards.
Phantom fighter, throwing Mason down for no gain.
Usyk from the shotgun. They're going to just keep going in the air. And that, he throws that one out of bounds.
Tarkenton tries to run for it, but Charles Oakley is there to throw him to the ground for a loss of 9. It'll be 4th and 20. The Saints are not giving up. When they played in the regular season, the Vikings destroyed the Saints. I forget what the score was, but it was not pretty.
Usyk throws it to a cheerleader, but there are none because we're in Boston.
Which you can see every single Viking game this season, every single Charger game this season, as they were the showcase teams. They will also be the showcase teams in '64. A Viking wearing number 96 just made the tackle, so that's a no-no. Must have made some moves after I checked the rosters. But I switched them
now.
out.
It's a screen pass coming. The Patriots do run those. Crawford will get the first down.
No, it's probably roster filler. I have roster filler on the Vikings, so I don't have to worry about it.
3 minutes left in the half. Patriots up by 14.
I will move off the Chargers finally too, so that you guys can use accurate uniforms in the playoffs with them.
Okay. Usyk drops back. The line is ridiculously good today, and I don't understand it, but okay. Hopefully they will be after this week as well.
Completion. It is 2nd and 10 for the Saints.
1st and goal for the Patriots from the 9.
Jim Marshall almost took the handoff from Stamos and ends up tackling Bill Russell for a loss of 5.
Usyk quick throw to Stevens, touchdown. It's 20-0, Boston.
Wow.
Yeah.
Usyk's pretty accurate. He's better than Unitas in accuracy.
Well, when I'm not throwing with them.
Speaking of accuracy, Stamos just overthrows everybody. It's 4th and 15.
Patriots had the right game plan today, I guess. Something. I was worried about all those injuries. I guess I should just sim all their games.
Donald Trump punts the ball in the end zone again. That's now 2 punts for touchbacks.
Slaughter drops back, down by 21 points. He completes his first pass. Diving catch, 1 for 5 with 3 yards. Oh, I thought he was 0 for 5 already. Oh, whatever.
Tarkinen fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. He's going to step up and run. But once
Slaughter
again, he
rushes
cannot
to
get
the
by the defense. Number 97, John the Baptist, dunks Tarkenton and baptizes him.
So the Broncos come out. They run to the line to try to get a playoff before the 2-minute warning, and then they start calling the audibles, and it's the 2-minute warning.
Tommy Mason, he can't get by. Phantom Fighters just all over the place today.
All right.
Throwing Mason down for a gain of 1.
Let's get rid of those Vikings.
3rd down and 9. Tarkenton's in the shotgun. He's going to take off running, and he slides. He's going to come up short of the 1st down. He slid. It's 4th and 5. John Amblin's in his range, but he can
hurry
get
up
by
offense here. Broncos finally across midfield.
Yeah, slid for no reason whatsoever. 2-minute warning.
Throws that one away. Slaughter's completed 2 passes, each to different tight end. Yes, but at least threw the ball away and didn't get sacked. And now he will scramble for no reason, but complete the pass to Taylor.
1st down for the Saints, trailing 3-0 with 1:50 to go in the half.
Patriots are in his head. He's just running around back there when there's no pressure.
He's seeing ghosts. Stamos throws it to Bill Russell.
Slaughter.
So
this time he stays there and delivers a pass, but it's dropped.
I gotta decide which 1 o'clock game I want to watch tomorrow. Do I want to see the Packers Giants or the Ravens 49ers?
Oh, I'm definitely interested in that Ravens 49ers one.
Yeah, I think so too. So hurry up offense after losing yards. Stamos back to pass, 3rd and 13. He throws it into the flat to Barney Rubble, and there's trouble. He gets tackled. It'll be 4th and 7. Donald Trump will come on for his 3rd punt.
3rd and inches coming up here for the Broncos. They are in, well, they're right at the edge of field goal range. I think their field goal kicker can make it from here, though. Slaughter really needs a touchdown, though. He will fire it downfield, but the coverage is there and knocked away. That was Suchi on the coverage.
Trump gets another booming punt. This one's going to go in the end zone. That's 3 punts into the end zone. Trump is just overplaying his leg strength. It's huge.
Kick is up, and it is good. Broncos are on the board, down 21-3, 45 seconds to go before the
Tarkenton back to pass. He throws. It's intercepted by Gordon Terrors. No,
right.
Jedi Knight. Sorry.
Okay.
Jedi Knight. I misread the number. Jedi Knight with a jumping interception. I don't know how I mistook 20 for 89, but I did.
It's getting late.
Yeah. Jedi Knight Sky. Oh, I hit the button. That's the 2nd turnover for the Saints, and the Saints now have the ball at the 17-yard line. Jedi Knight used the force and came down with it. John Stamos, he just stands there in the pocket and waits to get sacked. The Saints defense is playing their asses off.
Oh my goodness! Usyk hits Capoletti, and Capoletti's all the way down inside the 10-yard line. But there is an injury, and it looks like it's to the Broncos. Wow.
The Saints are playing their asses off on defense for John Stamos to come in and stand flat-footed and say, have mercy.
Usyk pump fake, fires wide open, and touchdown. It's 27-3. Usyk has thrown for over 300 yards in the 1st half.
Stamos finds Michael Chiklis for the touchdown, and the Saints have taken the lead here in the wildcard game. Michael Chiklis is wide open. Even Stamos could hit him. And he...
What is that? I mean, the way Usyk's playing this game, with the line blocking, I don't even know if Babe really needs to come back.
We are going to have a brand new AFL team in the Super Bowl this year, as both the Colts and Oilers are gone. The only 2 teams to represent the AFL. Now, in the NFL, we still have the Packers. Did you say the
Colts represented the AFL?
Yeah, 1960.
Yeah, but AFL? Yeah.
Sack the Future AFL.
Okay.
I have always referred to them as AFL and NFL, and I will until 69 is over.
Okay. That's fine.
So, with 51 seconds to go for the half, Tarkenton has the ball, trailing 7-3. Throws it complete to Paul Flatley, who gets turned head over heels. Heels over head. And a timeout is called by the Vikings.
The Broncos surprised the Patriots by running a draw play and then calling timeout.
Tarkenton, he's going to get sacked. Tarkenton is sacked by Charles Oakley, I believe.
Ooh, there's a flag. If it's a face mask, the
15.
Broncos might get into field.
Vikings, they're in the no-huddle offense instead of using their final timeout.
It is a face mask on Houston Antwine. 13 seconds to go. Need about 15 yards here.
Tarkenton scrambling, still not using the timeout. Under 15 seconds to go now. Tarkenton looking to throw. He's backpedaling, throws it on his back foot off the run, completes it to Paul Flatley down to the 31, and a timeout is called with 9 seconds to go. A Pete Thamel, a sports reporter for Yahoo Sports, just wrote this column: how an unfair special team substitutions cost Alabama a playoff shot, and how Gus Malzahn outsmarted Nick Saban. Now, hold on a second here, Pete Thamel. Didn't that happen in the first half? So you mean to tell me that one little play in the first half entirely impacted the second half?
At the end of the missed field goal thing, I think.
So there's something else that happened. He's saying that there was a... That's where I saw Gordon Terrace. He was next to Jedi Knight in the interception. Sorry. It's halftime here.
It's also halftime in Boston.
Well, then that's not unfair. That is a penalty. Meanwhile, the Saints have started the second half as John Stamos comes back out. He threw a touchdown pass to end the first half. Well, not end it, but near the end of the first half.
Patriots get the ball to start the second half. Now they're up 28-3. They've only run the ball for 11 yards. But their offensive line has been a wall in front of Usyk, and he has been throwing darts all over the field.
Stamos back to throw. Almost intercepted.
And he comes out in the shotgun. Right, they will hand off to Crawford, though, and he gets nothing. Well, no, he gained maybe 2 yards.
It is midnight here on the East Coast. You're watching Sack to the Future on both the Phantom Player and Viniax Wolf channels. It's the playoffs. Stamos fakes the handoff to Bill Russell.
Another handoff. Broncos all over that.
Stamos throws is intercepted. Intercepted by Steve Stonebreaker, and the Vikings have the ball back, trailing 7-3.
Usyk spins to his right, throws it across the field, and it's complete. Not across the field, back to the middle of the field.
Tom Usyk looks to be the best quarterback in the playoffs right now.
Yeah. Usyk is...
Tarkenton scrambling. He's being chased. He's running all the way back. That was definitely a Tarkenton-esque run, but he lost yards. Charles Oakley gets a sack for a loss of 16. That was because you know how Tarkenton would roll all the way around and scramble. The only problem here is he didn't finish the play. He got sacked. 2nd and 26. Could we have our first semi-pro team advance to the divisional playoffs? Tommy Mason takes the handoff, and he is going to pick up 3.
Colcott makes the catch at midfield. First down, Patriots.
Third and 23 for Fran Tarkenton.
And now he hits Graham down to the 33-yard line. 14 of 18,
Tarkenton throws is caught by Rice.
Yards.
The roster filler Rice makes the first down catch down to the 23. Bill Rice. Drafted but not signed. John M. on the tackle.
The Broncos refuse to let Crawford run the ball, though. Continuing to play all-out run defense against the team that's shredding him through the air. Complete to Romeo.
Tarkenton back to pass. Throws on the run. It's caught by Jerry Reichow. It'll be a 1st and goal at the 7 or 8, 7.
Now Usyk has thrown one more incompletion than touchdown passes.
Jimmy McMillan on the tackle.
Crawford gets nothing, and the Patriots will have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Tommy Mason runs up the middle for a yard. We're down to 5 minutes to go in the third now.
Cappelletti is good. So the Patriots take more than half the third quarter away from the Broncos and kick a field goal. It's 31-3. 3.5 minutes to go in the third.
Mason just drags the Vikings, or the Saints, especially Jesus Christ, into the end zone. Jesus Christ and Phantom Fighter went along for the ride as Mason scores a touchdown to take the lead for the Vikings, 9-7. Jesus Christ, John the Baptist, and Phantom Fighter went along for a ride. Fred Cox hits the extra point. How about that, having your name in that sentence? 10-7 Vikings.
Total yards 351-45 in favor of Boston.
So the Vikings just took that drive and just said, no, we're not going to lose to some semi-pro jackoffs.
Oh, no, that was passing yards. That was passing yards.
He gets to 34.
Broncos actually winning the running yard. And as you would think, they continue to run the ball here on 1st and 2nd down by 28 points.
Stamos throws on the run to Dermot Mulrooney. He picks up a 1st down.
Slaughter from the shotgun needs this. Throws it, completes it to Stone for the 1st down. Slaughter 7-14 with 58 yards.
Bill Russell just gets pile driven by number 76, Paul Dixon of the Vikings.
That's incomplete.
2nd down and 10. Stamos got time. He throws deep. Overthrows everybody. John Stamos is 6-17, 53 yards, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. 3rd and 10.
Billy Joe goes to the outside, gets a few yards, 3 carries, 18 yards on the recovering Billy Joe.
Bill Russell picking up 9 yards on the carry. It'll be 4th and 1.
Another handoff, this time to Mingo, and he gets a huge gain. Mingo's first carry gets him 16 yards. 3rd different running back used by the Broncos.
This will be Donald Trump's 4th punt.
Broncos have hit 100 yards running.
This time it's going to be shortened to the right. Going to go out of bounds at the 27.
And Stone gets it down into the red zone for the first time this game.
So the Vikings have the ball at the 27-yard line.
Slaughter will hand off to Snow, and he gets nothing. Slammed to the ground at the 18-yard line.
Tarkenton completes the pass to Rykow. He's 10 of 11, and his one incompletion was the interception by Jedi Knight. There hasn't been a Tarkenton pass to hit the ground yet, deep in the third quarter.
Hand off to Billy Joe. He goes nowhere, and that will be the end of the third quarter.
Ray Page, it's going to be a first down to the 37. We got 2:20 to go here in the third quarter, or 2:10 to go in the third quarter of our game.
Can the Patriots hold on to a 28-point lead in the fourth quarter?
Tarkenton back to pass. He throws. This one's caught by Ray Page. Down to the 20-yard line. Tarkenton's 12 of 13, 189 yards, and one interception.
Slaughter's going to run for it across the 10. Spin move. Breaks a tackle. Down to the 8-yard line. They'll bring up 4th and 2.
Tommy Mason just
and they bring out
right
the field goal unit down by 4 touchdowns.
Tackle of Gordon Terrors down its 1st and goal to 8. Gordon Terrors does get credit for the tackle, but he was hanging on.
It's a fake field goal, and Mingo throws it to no one. Why would you do a fake field goal down by 28 points? Everyone knows you're not kicking the field goal.
Tarkenton completes the pass. 2nd and goal down to the 3.
Whoever this Broncos coach is should get fired. Oh, wait.
Bill Brown on that reception. 63. Let's look that up. Tarkenton hands it off to Tommy Mason, and he gets nailed at the goal line at the 2. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Mason, the Vikings do have 100 yards rushing now, though.
Well, Crawford has been horrible, so they definitely miss Larry Guerin, but they don't miss Babe Pirelli at all because Usyk has been ripping it up. Play action pass. Usyk's going to go to the air again.
Mason
He's
runs
looking
through the tackle
deep.
of
And it should have been intercepted, but it's dropped.
Charles Oakley, but he gets tackled before he gets to the goal line. Let's see. No, we've reached the end of the third quarter with the score of Minnesota 10, New Orleans 7. And the Vikings have a 4th and goal from the 2. John M. will be credited with that tackle. This field goal will be 19 yards by Fred Cox. And it's up and good. And the Vikings have a 13-7 lead here in the Big Easy.
So unless there's some sort of disastrous collapse, the Patriots will earn their first ever playoff victory. And then go to San Diego, where they lost earlier this year.
I believe the winner of this game will also get their first ever playoff victory to go along with the Raiders getting theirs. So there you go. And then tomorrow with the Cardinals win, it'll be 4 for 4.
Another tidbit, if the Broncos do in fact lose this game, is the Patriots and Chargers. That's a rematch of the real life 1963 AFL Championship.
AFL Championship, yeah. Stamos looking throws. It's caught by Pat Studstill on the run, and he's got a huge gain from the 20 all the way down to the 17. A 63-yard gain. John Stamos to Pat Studstill, the former Detroit Lion and future Detroit Lion.
Slaughter takes off running and then gets hit, fumbles the football, picked up by Rudolph, and he's going to take it back for a defensive touchdown. It is 37-3.
Meanwhile, there's a flag down here. I was watching your replay, so I missed the game. Well, not your replay. I was watching your live play.
Oh, boy. Yes.
You don't happen to have the Viking scores written down, do you? See what the Viking Saints score was? Okay. I didn't know if you kept the showcase scores or not.
And here's another question for the stat man. Tears, do you know what the biggest blowout has been of any playoff game in Sack to the Future history?
Probably the Colts beating the Bills.
No. Okay. Slaughter throws that, but it's knocked out. 8 of 17 for Mickey Slaughter.
Bill Russell runs up to the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Broncos just handing the ball off.
Stamos will be sacked by Bob Denton.
Yes. I remember the Packers hammering the Falcons once.
Oh! Interception by Carl Kosulki on the goal line. He rolls into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Why are they saying punt? Carl Kosulki diving for that interception. It said punt up on the screen. Oh. Wait a minute. Are you freaking kidding me? They gave the Saints a safety on that.
Wait, what? What happened?
Carl Kosulki intercepts the ball and then rolls into the end zone. He gets tackled down there, and they gave the Saints a safety. It was 13-7. Now it's 13-9. I don't even think the Saints should have got the safety. We got a sack, a fumble. Van Stamos recovers his own fumble.
Yes. Wow.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
We got a flag down here. Penalty against Terry Kozers of the Vikings. Oh, wow. You hold it over John.
All right. Well,
Bonnie Rubble makes the first down catch. It's the Saints get the ball up to the 44 now, 1st and 10.
so the Patriots are no Bears. That's what we learned right there.
Well, it's 35, but they'd have to score what? You said it's 41? Another touchdown.
Right. Yeah. So I guess if they, does look like they're running in. The Broncos are not calling timeouts because why would they?
Yeah.
But if he breaks it, I guess. Nope.
Stamos completes the pass.
Mercifully, this game should end after one more handoff.
We got a flag down.
Handoff to
False
Crawford. Tackled.
On the Saints.
That'll do it. Broncos get destroyed. 38-3. Patriots are going to San Diego, and the Broncos are going home.
In real life, I do believe the Chargers beat the Patriots in the AFL title game 51 to 10.
All right.
Yeah. Third down and 11. Oh, a sack. Steve Stonebreaker sacks Stamos. It's going to be 4th and 18. The Saints are trailing by 4, although it's bullshit. They shouldn't be trailing by 4. Nor should they have the ball. The referees here in New Orleans are clueless. It's going to be a fair catch. To me, it looked like he almost bounced from the... Could have been down on the 1. I think either way he would have been down on the 1.
Usyk was 76%, 367 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Mickey Slaughter was 47%, 75
Got a
yards.
streaking Rykow, and Rykow's up to the 35. Fran Tarkenton is 14 of 15, 217 yards, and 1 interception.
Well, that'll do it. I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast here. The Patriots will be playing in San Diego, and that game will be in the next couple days. The Bears will also play someone in the next few days, so that's what you can look forward to here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night.